you guys have probably already heard by now because it was a big local story, like the top local story. I don't know if it was a national story, but Imante Morgan, the guy who was charged with killing Officer Ella French, he's been found guilty. It only took the jury 2 hours to deliberate that, man, and they had plenty of evidence on him. You know what I'm saying? So, what sentence he's gonna get for that for killing a cop, I don't know, man. But he's also charged with, he was also convicted of attempted murder of the partner of Ella French, Officer Yanez. So, man, it's not looking good for him. This is not about that, though. This is actually about another case involving a guy named Edgardo. This was back in 2022, and he was in a hijacked car with two other guys. Okay, now he said that he was off of like some meds and possibly, I forget if it was liquor or something like that at the time, but he was saying that he was too drunk to know what he was doing. Now he was in a hijacked car with these two other dudes. This was in like the downtown area. Cops had pulled the car over. They approached the car. He started blowing at the cops. Okay, so he was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder, and he was the only shooter. Like the other two guys were not doing nothing, man. So he was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. This is back in 2022, and he was found guilty. Now he chose, I believe, a bench trial with the judge. They were saying he put his entire fate in the judge's hand, and they got video evidence, and it was just a terrible situation, man. But the thing I wanted to talk about, he was shot, okay, like in a shootout with CPD. He was not killed. Now, Imante Morgan, same situation. He was shot but not killed. Now, this is a situation where, these cops, they could have gotten away with killing these guys. They had just blown at their own homies. And, that's, as far as legally, that's plenty of like green light to just basically do whatever you want them to do and get off. And they didn't do that. They showed tremendous restraint. They shot, I believe it was in the shoulder. We've seen a lot of incidents, plenty of incidents have been played out on the national media, where cops fatally shoot somebody that didn't deserve to get shot at all. But, I just wanted to point out the fact that, like, there's a lot of incidents like this where, they don't take an opportunity to basically turn up for their own homies when they have it. So there's a lot of cops out there that got ice water in the veins, man, like they need to. A lot of cops, they act fidgety, they act skittish, and you start blowing at anything that moves. I admit that. But, in defense of CPD, they do have a lot of people out there that got nerves of steel. So shout out to everybody, that was working that scene that night and, didn't just flame this guy in the car and everybody in the car, but showed restraint and let him live. So, he's now facing justice in the system. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man, as far as CPD, because incidents against officers are up. It's always been a thing in Chicago, like getting into shootouts with the police. Like gangbangers in Chicago have always done that, but it was back when I was a kid, it was considered like a big deal if you did that. Now, man, I see that going on regularly, man, regularly. So, sleep deprived, man. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Is CPD now too dangerous of a job to take? Because these shootouts with CPD are becoming like a regular thing. And is it a job that you would take, if the money was right, or if you really needed the money, or is this just too dangerous of a job to take, man? Because it seems like one incident after the next now, everybody's blowing at them and they're getting into shootouts, and the majority of the time they're not killing the person. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. It's your boy Chicago, and I'm out.